Good Morning Cybertron is a podcast intended for adults and is not suitable for those under the age of 18. Viewer discretion is advised.
I'm Paul Lighting, and Good Morning Cybertron is scientifically proven to be the best Transformers podcast.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Cybertron!
Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's episode of Good Morning Cybertron. I am your host, Scott. I got a gold medal for my country in pimpin'. I am the Pimpin' Olympian. With us today, oh my God, all the way from Sweden. I didn't think I'd say those words again anytime soon. All the way from Sweden, it's our good friend, Gustav.
Hello! Represent for Sweden! It's been too long.
If you happen to be a Swedish speaker, Gustav does an amazing podcast, so I'm told. I don't speak Swedish, so I just sit there and listen and go, this is pretty. This is like ASMR. It's Transformers Podden.
I told you that, so it's true.
Yeah. It has to be. It has to be. You're charming. Like, the Wannis is over there. She's saying hello. That's a good sign. Crossbones Coop is saying, yo, Dwayne Mark says, good morning, Cybertronians. All the way from sunny California. He cucked the Zuck. It's Xavier.
Yaha. He's the reason he checks under the bed at night. He's like, gotta make sure that dude ain't there anymore.
Dude, I can't believe Xavier hit on my wife in front of me. He didn't care. He did not care.
Winked at his wife and everything, and I was like, I'll never get another chance with this.
Yeah. If you're going to cuck somebody, make it fucking count, and Xavier did, by God almighty. You go sit in that chair in the corner.
$2 billion at the time of recording this.
Hey, you feel like slumming it? Yes, I do, big man. I want a taste of Latin heat.
Who can blame me?
Well,
she's 1% Swedish.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. As we've done the math.
Yeah.
We did a lot of math before recording.
I thought my wife was 4% Swedish. Turns out she's just 1% Swedish.
Yeah. Divorce time.
No. She's the love of my... I wouldn't even think of divorcing her. My God, she is the love of my life. She's beautiful. I'm 5'5", and she's 5'9". It's it's amazing. She says the funniest shit in the entire world. I wish to God I could get her to say some of the shit that she says. She is the funniest woman I've ever met in my life. And she just looked at me. I'm surprised she didn't flip me off. Nope, she's
my favorite was last week when we weren't recording. She says, you want to see me pop this goiter? And it wasn't even on her. Yeah, it was just some random person she found.
Grabbed somebody off the fucking sidewalk and did that. She is incredible. And all the way from Baka, British Columbia, it's Thomas. How you doing?
I'm better and back in Alberta now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can't believe it. I was just explaining to Xavier how like the way we drove in was it was a way longer drive because one of the major highways was closed because of the fires. And we came back and this way we found out why it was closed because the Jasper National Park was like completely destroyed.
Fucking suicide moose.
it was like the town of Jasper is just like all of the trees around it, and a lot of the buildings are just gone.
What they do, these terrorist moose, they rub themselves with the pine sap, and then they run through the campfires and just set the whole place ablaze. It's
Being
animal terrorism.
bar.
Oh, those mutant moose.
Oh my God, you will. It's horrible. The devastation's horrible, but boy, that meat smells great. It's,
Through the fire and venison.
there's the name of the new Thomas's book, Through the Fire and Venison. Oh,
I would have done fire in the flambe.
Yes.
Oh my God! Now, as always, Good Morning Cybertron is proud to tell you all about SirToys.com, but we'd like to, but they're not around anymore. It's Toy.Run now. It's like Twitter. Sir Toys made it. It's Sir Toys 2.0. It's Twitter, except it's being run by a man who's sane. My God, look at all the neat stuff up here. It's all about Transformers. It's all about toys. Geo Mecha Captain Dino figures. AOE Slugs. Loco Squad, the Thomas thing. Just people talking about beautiful knockoff toys and trying to find stuff. I love me some Toy. I'm looking over here. Dewana says 2 things I can agree with. Number 1, your wife is a stunning goddess. So I can absolutely agree with that. And number 2, she says, woo, Toy.Run. Hell yeah, woo. And she also says, I'm slowly still coming down from my high. Sorry in advance. You don't have to be sorry at all, Dewanis. You rocked that
Pass the
bong.
stack or bring it back, you know?
Exactly. Now let me tell you about a little bit of knockoff news that I want to talk about. Do we have any Jewish people in the audience? Raise your hands.
Bottles and cans. Raise your hands.
Just clap your hands. Well, I think you need to join a new synagogue. And with that new synagogue comes a new rabbi. But where am I going to find a rabbi? By God Almighty, you can now get a knockoff Rabbi Crater. This super fucking expensive, like $1,000 Micromaster that was part of Zone, a big part of Zone, and was only available if you bought the VHS copy of the pilot episode. He was packed in with it. Where the fuck are you going to find that? You can't find it. It was never released in America. And if you do happen to find it on eBay, they're going to demand most of your bank account and one of your nuts. Where can you get? Oh, look at this. AliExpress. AliExpress has a knockoff Rabbi Crater for $6.57.
Magic.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I've got the Metro Bomb. I've got this guy's knockoff Metro Bomb, and I've got this guy's knockoff Metro Titan. It is absolutely fantastic. This is, I think it's called Jerry's Toy Store or Tommy Park Toy Store. But let's see here. Let's see, my orders. So we'll go to my orders.
Is this handsome little devil already not something you 3D printed, Scott?
No. Unfortunately, I have not 3D printed a Rabbi Crater. This is Jerry's Toy Store on AliExpress. But I'll leave a link. I'll leave a link in the show notes down here to where you can order this guy. What's your guys' thoughts on knockoff Rabbi Crater?
Is that his right
Shut
color?
up and take the money.
He's close. The original Rabbi Crater, I believe, had gray windows instead of black.
Okay. Wow. So the original Rabbi Crater was a Ford Fiesta?
I don't know. I think it was just a tiny car.
Wasn't that what he said?
Yeah. You just said the same thing with different words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Is that what it says in the Torah?
Let's see.
Thou shalt turn into a Ford Fiesta.
Let's see. Rabbi Crater. Let's go to TF Wiki here. There's your Rabbi Crater. Let's see here. Rabbi Crater commands Zone City Lunar Base, Rocket Base pilot. Let's see. Rabbi Crater does this. A redeco of Skystalker. Zone Rabbi Crater transforms into a Porsche 959.
Whoa.
He was only available as a pack-in with a Zone EOVA video cassette. And this mold was also made to make Zone Villain Metro Bomb. Let's see. Rabbi Crater's name comes from the East Asian folktale that a rabbit lives on the moon, and he's not a Jewish astronaut.
You are just sapping all the fun out of this EF Wiki.
Oh, man. But no, I saw this. Well, it was a thing where I've been watching the knockoff Metroplex thread on TFW. And the guy who's actually KOing these, the Metroplex, the Metro Titan, the Metro Bomb, like he's been pretty active talking about this. And I just think this is fantastic. This is something like a lot of people aren't going to ever have the opportunity to get a Rabbi Crater. And I think this is a beautiful opportunity, quite honestly.
And he's 657?
Yeah, that's it. Free shipping.
It's pretty unique too, which is the thing. It's just like you look at it and go, to the average Transformers Joe, you're like, Rabbi Crater, that's some knockoff shit. Unaware that it's actually canon.
Yeah.
But it isn't just the Metro. It's not just the Micromaster, is it?
This is just the Micromaster with Rabbi Crater, but
it's still pretty good.
You can get Metro Bomb. Metro Bomb comes with the 2 ramps. Now I remember him saying something along the lines of like, "Oh, okay, Metro Bomb's not going to be available for too much longer because he's going to be sold with Metro Titan pretty soon." The first batch of Metro Titans he got didn't come with the Metro Bomb. So, but yeah, I ordered Metro Bomb, I ordered Metro Titan, and I actually ordered 3 Metro Bombs because I wanted one to make a Skystalker out of, and I wanted another to make a Rabbi Crater out of. And then I ordered the 3, and a couple days later he goes, "I'm making Rabbi Crater." And I say, "Well, shit. Okay, I'll do something else with this second Metro Bomb."
I absolutely love Micromasters. They're like probably one of my favorite parts of G1. So like I'm kind of interested.
Well, I will tell you this. He says if this sells well, the Rabbi Crater, if it sells well, there's a really good chance he's going to do the super rare. What is it? Fuck, I forget what it's called. It's like the let me look this up. I think it's the Japanese speed team, something like that.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'd like to see the Micromasters that came with the Powered Masters, like the little drill cone, the little drill tank guy.
Right.
I think he came with Road Fire, did he?
Not sure. Here we go. High quality KO Rabbi Crater Micromaster. Jamar Miller says, anyone interested in a quality knockoff of the super expensive, hard to find Rabbi Crater, who's only available in Japan? I'm in for at least 10, maybe more. Crazy expensive to buy if you ever find the vintage one. This one sold for under $8. Let's see here. Let's see. There's a few buyers like give reviews once I receive them. Blah, 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 blah. I'd buy it. Just adding the photos of the test print, Mr. Jetfire. Let's see here. Let's see. There has got to be... where is the KO Metroplex one? I've been going to it and going to it and going to it over and over and over. KO Metroplex. Man. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're just going to type in the word Metroplex. We're going to use the search engine because I'm a loser. Okay, Metroplex. KOG1 Metroplex. There it is.
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. There's the Metro Titan. There they are. There they are.
I never understood. I'm sure that there's there's like a. Oh, yeah. I see the ones you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's see. Cartoon, super rare, expensive, Japanese only super car patrol done. Like there are rumors that he's going to do that. I don't know if he's straight out come out and said it, but I mean, people are like begging him for it. People begged him for the Rabbi Crater, and he said, if I get enough interest, I'll make Rabbi Crater. Boom. There's fucking Rabbi Crater. No, I want to make this guy wealthy. You know what I mean?
Well, anyone that gives Micromasters attention kind of should.
This dude gave me a $25 Metro Titan. And What's that?
What are these?
Oh, these are lower quality. These are just like MicroMasters, like low quality MicroMasters.
That they're really interesting. They look like entirely original molds.
Well, you can get all of these for $11.78.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
but there's
You
the
have to
rabbi
buy a
crane.
lot if he's gonna be rich, though.
Yeah, well, it's. I'm hoping somebody buys a lot. Like I said, I want to make this guy rich. Tef says Tommy Park store, good place though. I think he also has them. I think Tommy Park store might be the same guy, as the same with Jerry's toy store, what have you. Crossbones Koopa said, think mini-cons make a good core class upgrade. I agree. Tef says, I'm all for super rare TF knockoffs. I want a knockoff of animated Blackout, but I don't want to pay $50 for it. I agree.
Shit, I mean, if this dude's getting people begging for it, and he's just saying, "I'll make them," only if you beg harder.
Yeah.
Beg.
Well, I mean,
me.
I understand his point of view. He doesn't want to spend like a cool couple K, and then have 3 people buy the toy. You know what I mean?
What I want to see is a knockoff of Grandis with the Grandis tooling, not the DAG based tooling, but the actual Grandis tooling. I want to see a knockoff of that in the correct colors.
Can I show you something real quick?
Is it your dick?
It's my dick. Wham. So let's see here. Metacreate. Let's see here. I got to go to Funbee Studios first, I guess. Funbee Studios. And then from Funbee, we'll pop over to Metacreate Studios. And
The Rod Pod. I see the Rod Pod.
oh, the Rod Pod from Funbee Studios is great. So we're going to search the posts here.
Can you imagine having an ego that's so massive that it actually influenced you to make a spaceship that looks like your own head?
My boss has a Cybertruck. Yes, I can imagine an ego that big.
What do you mean imagine? I'm living it.
Yeah, seriously. There you go. There is the 3D printed files for Grandis. You can print them out in any color you want.
Oh, is this the actual original mold?
Look at this. I mean, you tell me.
It looks like it is.
But what color do you want?
Well, you can do white and black. You can do purple. You can do red.
No, let's go 90s G2. What color do you want?
Oh, in that case, neon pink.
Yeah.
It's gotta be neon pink and some other completely incompatible color.
Neon pink and glow in the dark green.
God damn it! If someone doesn't say Puce, someone to puke.
With Puce radar cannons.
Or just something like completely off the wall, like neon pink and iridescent burgundy.
Oh, but yeah, go over.
Hold on.
Throw some money to Metacreate Studios. So it's over there on his Patreon. I think his Patreon's only like $5 a month, something like that.
Can we do something completely off the wall? Like if we're gonna do the G2 color scheme, it's just like we're gonna do hot pink, but I also want base camo of Gabe Newell from Steam, not young Gabe Newell, bearded Jesus Gabe Newell.
Here's what we do. We're gonna print this off in Hunter Orange and Apricot, and we're gonna call it Machine Wars Metroplex.
I was thinking like the color scheme of Omega Supreme or something.
Ooh.
Oh, I love.
No more calls, please. We have a winner.
Yeah, I actually really, really love Omega Supreme, and I wish that the fiction would revisit him, and I wish we would get a new figure of Omega Supreme.
Dude, I've seen your
amazing.
3D designs. Make the new print. Make the new Omega Supreme. Fuck waiting for Hasbro anymore. You want it, fucking make it.
You have possibly inspired me.
Yeah. Look, here's the beautiful thing. We are at the only time in history where if tomorrow Hasbro sells to Disney and Disney decides that the only characters that they are going to release are Sochus Just a Warrior trans lesbian characters that don't transform because they don't need a man to tell them to transform, and transforming is part of part of the white patriarchy. If that happens and we end up just getting Barbies colored red and pink, we are at the only time in history that the fans can go, whatever, I don't care. Fuck it. I'm just going to sit down in front of Fusion 360 and I'll make my own Transformers. And we will.
You were very close to explaining Croc's origin story.
Right on. I mean, fuck, look what they did to the Acolyte. Holy shit.
I can't. I never watched it.
Oh, you lucky so-and-so. It was bad. It was
I heard they changed the whole origin story. I have to watch it. Sounds bad.
It's really bad. Did you watch The Good Place, Gustav?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Has anybody here watched the TV series The Good Place?
Oh yeah, of course.
Not.
Okay. The Asian monk who ends up being a Florida dancer in The Good Place?
Yeah.
He's the new Darth Vader.
Oh, he's in it.
Yeah. Yeah. That goofy monk. He's the new Darth Vader. They call him a Darth Heartthrob. And just fucking, just wants to bang his Sith apprentice, which is twins. And there's fucking witches, lesbian witches who use the Force to make each other pregnant. And
that are also not night witches. Which is weird.
Fucking, and they talk about
the power of bad. It sounds awesome.
The power of many versus the power of one. And
I heard that chant, and it actually.
But then one person kills them all, like at the same time. So the power of many doesn't mean shit.
I heard the chant on a video. The power of one, the power of many.
The power of one, the power of many.
Yeah, when I heard that, it actually
the law of two.
No. There's actually 3 now in this one, and Kiadi Mundi's in this, and he's only supposed to live about 100 years, but this takes place like 300 years before. And what the fuck is Kiadi Mundi doing there? Does he get frozen like Captain America?
He's like Noah. I get it.
Yeah. What the fuck? And there's like Yoda's in there, and right now my orange cat is fighting my other orange cat. Stop it!
But
you guys
honestly, like
fight.
Hearing that chant, the power of one versus the power of many. When I heard the way it sounded, like it injured me spiritually.
Oh my god!
To hear it,
it's so bad, and it's just the new Darth Vader. His fucking face looks like a corn mask. It's got a zipper for a mouth.
Okay.
Isn't that a gimp mask?
Bad guy, the Acolyte. Let's take a look at this. I can't believe we're talking about
All I know is it's Jason from The Good Place. I only know his character name.
There it is. Darth Zipper Mouth.
All I'm thinking in my head now is, this is Star Wars now.
How? Not anymore. It got fucking canceled.
Hey, Scott, are we still on Rabbi Crater?
Yeah, we should probably move on. Hey, guess what? We got some Burger King toys. We found an Alita 1 Burger King toy, and we found a Bumblebee vehicle mode toy.
Oh.
So there's your Bumblebee vehicle mode. There's your robotic Scarlett Johansson figure.
Yep.
I'm going to make it live with my Deadpool toy and creates all sorts of awkward tension because the divorced couple's in the room together.
Real life drama.
Yeah.
She's the Black
She looks
Widow.
better
he's
coming
the
than going, though.
Yeah, she does, doesn't she, Gustav? Although I kind of wonder what that gear in the back does.
Oh, I'm thinking that remember that episode of The Simpsons? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to be waving my arms like this, and if you happen to get in the way, it's your own fault.
So it just makes her arms go up. You know, I can just move her arms up.
Yeah.
I don't need a gear in the back to do it. It doesn't make it any cooler.
Yes,
you don't know that. You haven't gotten your hands on this yet.
I've actually seen tat like this in Walmart very recently. That's like the quality is about the same as this.
Man, you want to impress me? You bring back the triple Stacticon. That's what this fat ass wants from Burger King. 3 quarter-pound burgers That's how I celebrate Transformers. Like a real fucking American.
Shit.
Instead, I have to build my own. I have to buy 3 cheeseburgers and just eat them all at the same time, stack them one on top
Bring
of
your
each
own custom printed triple stack pecan.
Yeah.
I was reminded recently that the quarter pounder was like less than $1 when I was born, but now they're like $6-7 something. And they're smaller.
Are you saying, Thomas, you're the reason they're going up in price?
I am the source of inflation.
Do you know what hurt me this week? What really fucking hurt me? Do you guys remember the movie Cocoon?
Yeah, I do.
Wilford Brimley. Remember Wilford Brimley in Cocoon?
That old fuck.
He was 49 years old whenever he filmed Cocoon.
That old fuck.
He was 49.
Some people,
I'm 50.
Some people age very, very fast, though.
Wilford Brimley was 49 years old. Oh my god.
Yeah, I have noticed that. Some people, they like gray. They turn gray very fast, very early, and others it just never happens.
You know, for Wilford Brimley, we believe it's because of all the diabetes.
Diabetes. No. Oh Jesus Christ! I talked to my doctor about Ozempic this week. And she wants me to call my insurance agency to see if I can get Ozempic. But the insurance company usually doesn't pay for it unless you first have diabetes.
Speaking of that, you know, it's weird that you mentioned that because I also was thinking about taking it.
Anally.
Anally, of course.
It's the only way to go.
Not going to have baby Ozempics that way, that's for damn sure.
You know, I think I'm sick, but not so sick that I wouldn't consider shoving this rectally, sideways. Maybe just sitting on it.
I'm kind of digging this Transformers 1 Bumblebee vehicle design. He looks like a stormtrooper in the front.
Yeah, I see it. It's got like a face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But actually, from a distance, it's sort of soft focus. Looks like some kind of toxic species of frog.
Yeah, you get like a Spawn vibe.
I'm looking at the yellow and the black stripes. Makes me think of a poisoned dart frog.
My God, we got a conversation going on right now in the chat about going gray. What the fuck has this podcast become?
I'm surprised it didn't kick off when Thomas mentioned the price of Whoppers.
Dwayne Mark said, this show is going to make me broke. I just bought a Rabbi Crater. I bought one of the shirts that Xavier mentioned some weeks ago, the Harry Potter Hates Ohio shirts. Crossbones Cooper says, right the fuck on, Dwayne.
You're welcome.
Crossbones Cooper says, if that takes place, I'll pay someone to make me Transformers and some anime characters. Talking about Disney. Crossbones Cooper says, Obi-Wan said he wants to take the high ground when women now can get themselves pregnant. Tough, at least we were getting plastic toys back from fast food lines. For so long, all Happy Meals came with shitty cardboard toys. I had a beard growing out at 12 years old. Gray hair started around 25. Dwayne March said, I started being gray about 19, but I'd always said I'd rather go gray than bald. Found my first gray hair at 14.
Come on, I was born gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, are you sure it's gray hair, not poliosis? And by poliosis, I mean the genetic anomaly where parts of your hair just happen to turn white?
No, whenever I was 15, I was under a lot of stress because my dad was dying. And I started gray around the temples. And then after my dad passed away and I had some time to process, the gray actually went away. I got my hair color back. And then probably about 38, 39 came right back. Right back in the fucking temples.
Are you the Wolverine?
I am. I think, no, if I'm graying at the temples, I'm more Reed Richards.
Yeah. But that's interesting. Gray is stress-induced gray.
Yes, I've had stress-induced. It was a lot, man. It was a fucking lot at that point. I don't even want to talk about that point in my life.
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost sorry I brought it up. You know what? I'm just going to go to Burger King and get some toys. That'll make me feel better.
These crappy don't transform Action Masters.
They won't be on my shelf. That's for damn certain. I just wanted to go to Burger King. Figured I'd use this as an excuse. Honey, get on Grubhub. We're going to order 15 Happy Meals from Burger King.
This shape of this thing with this, like,
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Weird pseudo spoiler coming out the back end of it. This looks like the perfect shape for someone to step on and then slip and fall.
It's a very
very Home Alone of you, sir.
It's a trap.
Yeah, exactly. That it looks like it's designed for you to trip on it.
There's a lot. You're right. There's a lot of top surface area, a lot of places that your foot can accidentally go. All the wheels are very forward in the design, meaning that it's going to instantly be off balance. You know, yeah. Thomas is right. This is a death
I can
trap.
see myself sliding away the hallway on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does make sense. Thomas really hates Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
This thing, like this is like designed to make you fall down the stairs or something.
Thomas likes Daniel Stern, though. He just got in the way. He's collateral damage. Belushi
Ever
says
since Thomas shot Joe Pesci in the nuts with a BB gun, he's just been like, I want more. I love the taste of this.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Belushi says, my skin's gone gray. Dude, you're turning into sausage. Crossbones Koopa said, been gray at 30. God damn. We're the oldest. Like, our ages, the highest combined age of any Transformers podcast.
And the wisest.
I like to think so. Maybe. Tef's, that Bumblebee figure looks like it's the perfect form to go inside the anus, but not out. Jesus. Jesus, Tef, thank you.
Don't overthink this, for God's sake.
Let's be honest here, Gustav. It's you alone are probably doubling the IQ in this room right now.
Yeah. He's got that good Swedish education that we were deprived of. Oh.
The kindergarten, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
you fucking come at me with this round earth bullshit.
Look, here's the thing. If you're going to insert this car anally, leave it in the plastic bag. Because that way you can leave a little bit of the plastic bag out and you can just give it a yank.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
Dewanis Perez.
Jackass the movie?
Dewanis Perez says, and she would know. No flared base. If no flared base can't go in the ass.
Ow.
I'm so glad we started doing these live with viewer participation.
Yes.
Like I feel like the quality is just going up and up and up.
If, at least sideways.
Yeah,
it's sideways.
It's a different kind of quality.
Yeah.
It's oh my god. Keeping with the Transformers 1 theme, if you want your toys to look a little bit better, we have the YOLO Park AMK series, the Transformers 1 stock images. There's some pre-orders. We have the cogless versions, Bumblebee, Elita 1, Megatron, and Optimus. And then the cogged versions, Optimus, Megatron, Elita 1, and Bumblebee. And the only thing that I can see is, does getting a cog make you blacker?
More shiny.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, motherfucker.
Yeah, because all the cogless versions are very Caucasian. But there's some soul going on over here on the right.
He's not wrong. Just because if I look at it, the cogless, if we're going to call them that, or just not even Cybertronian, they're just cogless.
I think they have their cogs surgically removed or something like that.
Something like that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you can tell like basically the original forms have like just tech design, like they're not meant to be even the original characters themselves. They're just like, hey, these are basic designs that could resemble any sort of robot. And then when you get your T-Cog inserted, you can start to see the vehicle forms are starting to now more show up. And that means more of the details get filled in, and they want those details to pop, so they make them filled in with black detail. And now you think things like the classic chest for Optimus when he was Orion Pax with that like weird bar for a window is now visible. His ear wings and everything, and then the chest on Bumblebee now has the very familiar bumper. So yeah, I can start to see where like the morph into their original Cybertronian modes is starting to take over, and they're starting to fill in the leftover blank spaces with more black.
Yes.
Word.
Yeah. These look cool.
How much are
They
these?
do, but I don't need them, which is it's like, hey, you did really good. These look fucking great. If I didn't know this was like a movie, I'd still give you a thumbs up and a pat on the back. But it's they don't transform.
Yeah, kind of feel the same way about a lot of those statues, right?
The cogless figures are 15 and the cogged figures are 30.
Which do the exact same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
They just stand there and look really pretty.
I mean, I'm not going to buy them. You know, it's I think, and that's the thing. Xavier is right. I think they're very pretty. If I was a Zuckerberg, if I was a Musk, if I was a Bezos, I would buy these. I'm not
Saudi prince.
I'm not even a Hefner.
Scott, you'll always be my special little guy.
Oh, thank you, man.
Sweetheart.
No.
Can I give you a tug?
Yeah.
Should we leave you alone for a minute?
Please.
No, I like an audience.
Oh, Jesus.
Shh. Let the fingers happen.
Okay. I fucked a samurai once.
That
sounds
me.
like a.
As a young man, I was doing some work for Reuters, and they sent me to Japan to interview one of the last remaining samurai, and we fucked. I fucked a samurai. You can't stop me.
Isn't that DDR song, I fucked a samurai?
So my boss is Cybertruck. It's starting to rust already. He's at it less than a week, and there's a little patch of rust on the inside that his son found, right? So now they're talking about wrapping it, but he doesn't want to wrap it right away, even though it's rusting, right? So he was gone, and all of us were standing out in the porch going, what should we wrap it in? And the winner was my suggestion, anime titties. Just a collage of anime titties. And then his own son said, and this is what makes it perfect. See, I had the good starting idea, but his son just like popped like the finishing touch off that made it perfect. Absolutely perfect. Hang a set of truck nuts off of it then too. Anime titties with a set of truck nuts hanging off the back of a Cybertron. Nothing screams I've got high levels of autism like an anime titty truck nutted Cybertruck.
You had me at titties.
Most people will have them at titties, yeah. Yeah, that grabs the attention. Man.
And the titties.
This is like societal CollapseMobile.
Yeah, yeah. The societal CollapseMobile. Well, we got a title.
Yep.
Hold on here.
Good work, Thomas.
Yeah.
I believe you should retire now. You cannot reach any higher level of nirvana.
Oh.
How do you spell societal?
Seriously, though, this is basically just an avatar of all civilizations ebbing and collapsing. Just
hold on here. I got to edit that. I just realized I spelled societal wrong. Societal.
We live in a societal.
We live in a societal use. Oh, I have some codeine over here that I should take. I pulled a groin. I pulled a groin today. So I'm in a lot of pain. My own.
Oh, okay.
My own. Oh.
Not just a random one you found?
No. I wish it was somebody else's. Because then I wouldn't be feeling as bad as I feel right now.
Oh.
Taking drugs on the air.
Feels good, man.
It will in about 15 minutes. Over here in the chat, Dewana says you can get empty plugs and can put it in there if you really want Bumblebee in your anus. I recommend using a water-based lube if you get the silicone plug. Belucia says, I think that if it actually was you stuck in your butt, at least they believe you slipped on a loose-fitting gown. Tef says, Cogless Megatron looks like a happy village idiot with a bucket on his head. But once cogged, he looks like he has the confidence of a dude that lost his virginity and not to a prostitute. Tef, the Cybertruck can change the horn sound to an MP3, right? Have them animate titties decal and change the horn to animate moaning real loud. That'd be great. God damn, it just keeps getting better. See how we can add on to this? Animate titty, truck nuts, press the horn. Ew,
Oh no.
not oh no. Oh well. There it is. And we just lost a viewer.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's me.
That's okay.
I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Oh my God. We got this interview with Evan and Mark from the Transformers team. Well, that's what I say to Evan and Mark. I said this before, I say it again. At first, I didn't think too much of Evan, and then he said the phrase "Decepticon fucking purple." I went, okay, you're all right.
I remember this.
And then he's talking about Deathsaurus. God damn. Evan said, God damn. Okay. All right. So
now we got a freak.
Yeah, I like it. Evan's one of my favorites now. I mean, Mark's always going to be my favorite. He's my first. He's my cherry popped. But you know, it's like, this is the first time I saw like I was watching Mark Maya, and like the first time I saw him, I went, this guy's fucking stoned out of his head. This dude's my hero. This is my spirit animal. This is the guy I want working on Transformers because it was a thing where here's Mark and hey everybody. Yes, God, I love this toy. And this the stuff. And I went, okay. So he was a little stoned. I get it. People get nervous whenever but then I see him again. And then I go, well, maybe he's not stoned. Maybe it's just his attitude. But the dude still loves Transformers. And then I see him again. And he is going on like there's a woman who just wants to, she's just had a kid. She just wants to get back to her family. She goes, okay, I think we're going to, let me talk about the box. Oh, man, look at this box. It was the Metasaur box. I was like, you're my fucking hero.
That was the thing. Yeah, he was like he's got this kind of weird stoned kind of persona, but this is clearly stoned joy.
Yeah,
he likes this.
Yeah,
and he's making other people who don't like this sit through it.
And
it's that woman's job too, which is even better.
I just want to go home to my new baby, Mark, but there's drag stipsies on the box, man. That's so cool. And here's the thing. I'm tuning in. Not so I can watch some woman go, I want to go home to my child. And I get that. If I'm at work, I'd be like, I want to get home to my fucking cat. You know, I'm the same way. But Mark's over here, and Mark knows he's got the fucking dream. He's a Transformers fan living the dream. He gets to work on Transformers. He knows what's coming 2 years down the line, and he couldn't be fucking happier about it. He loves it. I've never seen that man I don't think he loves Transformers anymore. Like he's incredible. And like I said, whenever I first met Evan, I didn't think too much. But then I come to realize, no, that's on me. Evan's a nervous little puppy. But whenever he gets into there, he transforms into a fucking wolf, right? It's just a
plastic wolf,
a plastic huge cracked out wolf. And it's like, God,
huge cock.
Damn, right. He's the guy like Aaron Archer's the guy that you date, but Evan's the guy you marry. Right? Aaron Archer's who you fuck on a Saturday night. Evan's the guy that you make a relationship with for the rest of your life.
And who do you kill?
Who do I kill in this situation? I don't want to kill anybody. But I think Chris Cox would be. I'd like to see him not at the helm of Hasbro.
You know, this sounds like you've got some digibashes to make with Walter.
But Toys R Us did an interview, and from that 27-minute chat with Mark and Evan, we got these little tidbits. Whenever they were making Studio Series 86 Commander Optimus Prime, the goal that they had in mind was beat MP10.
Ooh. I like that mentality.
I
Go for
like
the
that
fucking
mentality
jungle.
too.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's aim high.
Yeah. Yeah. The Knight Rider collaboration wasn't made to scale with a goddamn thing.
Cool.
And it was also done by a Hasbro designer named Brian, who's been at Hasbro for 30 years. So thank you, Brian. I like the Knight Rider one. Can't wait to have it. Evan is not a fan of the old Fort Max Titan.
Oh.
A lot of
Fortress Maximus has come himself.
Yes. Yes.
Billy, get the power pack to Steve.
Which
Who's
one
not a
was
fan of
Steve?
that? Come on.
I know that Metroplex was Blaster. I think was it Billy was Blaster, right?
I think Metroplex was Billy for a while.
No,
Oh.
Philip.
Metroplex was Philip. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, Blaster was Billy. Who
I
was Steve?
couldn't remember any of the other names. I know the Energon cubes and both the Energon cubes and the Matrix were the power pack.
No, the Matrix was the power pack.
The power pack instead of a power pack. Okay. A lot of brands have come to Hasbro to do collaborations with Transformers.
Awesome.
Yeah. Certain brands get pushed forward based off of what the Transformers team thinks works best for the year. And those cardboard backgrounds that we get with Studio Series toys and all the new toys, yeah, they're getting rid of them. They don't use them that much. There is some talk about creating some new flight stands. Comic stuff won't be in Studio Series until Studio Series 86 is mostly finished. But they are kind of thinking in the legacy stuff. Evan said Nautica, Riptide, those are characters he wants to do.
Yes, I agree.
Hey.
I agree.
Nautica.
Velocity.
Wow.
I want
Nautica's
Velocity with the whacked out fucking ice cream cone head.
Yeah, me too.
Nautica
She's
got
got-
fucking robbed because she was only available. The only time she got a fig was in a box set you couldn't get.
And it wasn't a
only then
good
she
figure.
Was a blur remold.
Yeah.
She had.
No, she was a blur remold.
Yeah, she wasn't good. She was not
Yeah.
good.
We want an original Velocity figure with the weird, like, Princess Guinevere cone thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Nautica with a wrench would be nice.
Yep.
Target Master wrench would be fantastic. Dude,
Yeah.
there was a little mini con on the Lost Light called Tripodicus. And
I
it'd
don't
be
remember
nice. He turned into a tripod, but it'd be nice if they could do like a wrench tripod triple changer and make Tripodicus.
Tripodicus.
Tripodicus, not Tripredicus, Tripodicus.
Nautica's Prime.
Mark has plans for most wreckers. Specifically, one that he wants to do, Rack and fucking Ruin.
One of the most iconic. Yes.
Hello.
I was talking about this, like the Toxitron collection and the Speedia 500. Those those capsule sets are envisioned as 1 year program. If they do well, they consider doing more. Development usually takes about 2 years. PulseCon is coming up in September. I think September 13th. We are going to be showing Devastator in some form. The original plan for Devastator was he was going to be a 2-year figure, where it would take you 2 years to buy them all. But now the goal is 5 to 6 months.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna.
Well.
Wow.
Yeah. And the internal management kind of made that decision. Their decision is to show off combiners all at once. And they're still trying to figure out a system that makes most of the combiners available at once. There were no trumpets for the Constructicons, but there were planned at one point.
Come on.
Plan.
And
Well, they were thinking about it.
Yeah. And finally, the one that kind of gets my undies in a delightful little twist. There's still a lot of candidates for Titan class. Mark is thinking Broadside, which, okay. I like to think of Broadside as like a large Voyager leader class somewhere in there. Hasui-san. wants to do Grandis.
Well,
I want to do Grandis.
I want to
Grandis.
do Grandis. Gustav, do you want to do Grandis?
Grand is always better. We just had a fucking boat.
Is Grandis a boat?
Yeah.
I thought he was a helicopter.
No, but I mean, broadside.
Broadside is.
We don't need another boat.
Yeah, damn right we don't need another boat.
well, we have. If you were lucky enough to get Star Convoy, then you can get Grandis if he is approved, and then all that leaves you is Sky Gary.
Oh man, can you imagine a mainline Sky Gary
I know.
I want to believe.
that they don't change the name of because it sounds silly? They just keep it.
Let's see here.
I mean, doesn't it just mean Sky Garrison?
Yeah, but when you read it, you're thinking like Sky Gary, Eric.
So check this out. This is one of
Space
my.
George.
I have been hoping for a new Atlas toy for a while, with Sonic Bomber or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, like that.
So this is one of my favorite. Speaking of Sky Gary, this is one of my favorite Cults 3D designers. This is Mav. So Mav has done some really amazing stuff. He actually did a Grandis kit where he took Soundwave and turned him into Grandis. He's done like a Maxima, the roulette head, and just done a lot of really good work here. He's got a Bugley conversion kit. He's got a Lysac conversion kit for Legacy Windblade. So he's got some good stuff going on here. I was looking at his Twitter the other day. So he's printing test shots, and there's this, there's that, and stuff. Here's had issues with Power of the Prime Optimus, hinges. Got a request to adapt the IDW head. And I'm like looking here. And then it says, little bonus I'll include with my Sky Gary kit.
Oh.
It is inspired on a third-party sword that's already available. The plan is for Star Convoy to sandwich his matrix between the hilt and blade to form the prime sword. I've looked all over. I can't find the Sky Gary kit, but I'm super hopeful. I'm super hopeful that we see it soon.
Ooh. Yeah, these are nice head sculpts, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mav does some absolutely amazing stuff. But yeah, I'll tell you what. If we get a Grandis, I would not mind a leader class Sky Gary to go along with it.
Dude, Grandis is just the greatest idea just because it's like he was a fucking brick that just was supposed to ferry around space shuttles. So you just need to do a brick that does a little bit more intricate transforming, and then you're good.
Keep it
You don't
simple.
even need to put in you don't even need to put in the working elevator gimmick, which was nice in the original, I admit. But all you need is like a lever, and that'll simulate up and down real nice.
I want to see Mark and Evan showing off how to transform Titan class Grandis, and Evan just goes over and kicks it in the back, and it falls face forward. He goes, "There, fucking there, okay."
Yeah, it works like that.
Yeah, there, we're done. End stream. Yeah, through the space bridge, fucker. There it is.
It's like end stream. He grabs the camera, and the cameraman's like, "Wait, let go, and it's just like he tosses it on the floor."
Fucking grabbing his groin and giving the finger like a SoundCloud rapper.
We're fucking done. We're doing it live. We did it live.
We did it live.
We did it live.
Oh my god. I'd be down for a Grandis. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be down for a Grandis like nobody's business.
Oh my god, that's such a good idea.
Yeah. If they would do Titan Broadside, I honestly would go, no. I think that would be a Titan class I would skip.
Yeah, I mean, I understand where the thinking comes from, because in the Headmasters anime, he was massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was, yeah.
I mean, I like the idea that you're giving tidal wave someone his size to fight. That's also reasoning. Like if you're that type of nerd who needs to have your kaiju style battles with your Transformers, then you're going to need an opponent. It's like, yeah, Absolutely. Makes sense. Good way to get more of the giant molds out. But you're dangling the Gary, or you're dangling the Grandis carrot in front of me, and I'm like, it's a little bit more tempting.
Yeah, here's the thing. I've got that. Oh, go
Too
ahead,
much
Gustav.
recolor for my taste. I was hoping for the Grand Galvatron. There you got it.
Oh, Grand Galvatron. Yes,
Inflatable
perfect.
beach ball Galvatron.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. That is such a simple thing to do. All you really have to do is just issue a beach ball with like little arms and legs and a cannon.
I buy it.
Yeah,
I buy that for $1.
Fucking buy the shit
was-
out of that.
Which company was doing the non-transforming G1 Unicron? Which one was that?
Oh, fuck. Non-transforming G1 Unicron.
It was one of the. It was like a big action master type thing.
I know Hightail did like a, for a while he had up on his thing. Oh, no, Super 7.
Yeah. You could take the Super 7 one of that, and you could just remold it, and you would basically have Grand Galvatron already.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I'd like to have something that was a little bit better than that. But honestly, like a beach ball, like those old inflatable Unicrons they had back in '86. Does anybody remember those?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. You couldn't get any. You had to go to the movie theater, and they had them floating there. But, oh shit, what did my wife send me here? Sometimes the best option is to comply with the guard.
I'm surprised with all the funny little things San Diego Comic-Con does with their character releases. Like they just did a purple death version of Deadpool, which is incredibly obscure version of Deadpool. Yet they still did it. And I'm like, you know what? They put out the Friends or Foe pack at San Diego Comic-Con too for Transformers, and it's like, if you're gonna get obscure, I'm thinking Beach Ball Galvatron, Grand Haunt Galvatron, that is the way to go. Just do that. You gave, we had BotCon one year do rubber ducky G2 versions of characters. You remember that? Beast Wars characters had trans metal rubber ducky.
Oh yeah, because the ducky actually was hit by the quantum surge and actually was transmetalized.
Exactly. And you're telling me that kind of obscure swag that you can transform into merch for your shop, and you can't do a beach ball Galvatron? How do we go about making our own beach balls to do this?
Yeah, seriously.
Wait a minute. That reminds me. Why didn't we get a Transmetal 2 Duck Transformer?
I'll tell you, I have this image. I created this image, and I'm still working on this, but I'll show this image off here right now. I created this little image. It was simple. I wanted to post this up on Twitter and go, when? Hey, Gen Selects, fucking when?
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Isn't that a Mega Zarak right there?
That's the Armada Megatron Mega Zarak. That's that's Cryotech, and that's Tiger Hawk. We've got the ability to make these from Gen Selects. The fact that we haven't, okay, Tiger Hawk and Mega Zarak, but Cryotech? We haven't got a fucking Cryotech yet? That's stuns me.
It seems to me like they're missing an opportunity just to make money out of nothing.
They're missing 3 opportunities.
Yeah, I mean, people will buy these, no question.
Yeah,
build it and they will come.
Serious, Gustav's not wrong.
Gustav, that's incredibly deep. You should write that down.
You maybe put that in some sort of baseball movie.
Yeah.
No, that's dumb.
Costner?
Soccer. Make it soccer.
Ooh, Scott's thinking internationally now.
Because soccer, you're gonna appeal to the international audience, and with baseball, you got to buy gloves and suits and hats. You just need
Cups
2 nets and a ball for soccer.
Yeah,
man. Tef says they give us some popular Titans. I say they go crazy territory. Titan G1 wheelie. I mean, fuck no.
Titan G1 wheelie for
Crossbone Scoopa says we need Second Amendment Mammoth Big Convoy. We got Leo and Primal already. Build me a sea spray and a mermaid wife, and I'll come and spend money. Dwayne Marsh said, someone did a quick review of the Knight, and he's close to 1/24th scale. Interesting. Moving on to Looky What I Found. Xavier, buddy, do you have a Looky What I Found?
Let me see if I have it up. I found something on eBay that looked kind of interesting.
Ooh, do tell me, amigo.
You might have to come back to me.
I'll tell you what.
Let me see if I can...
Gustav, do you have a Looky What I Found?
No, show me.
Oh, I will show you after I ask Thomas. Thomas, do you have a Looky What I Found?
I do not.
You know what? I guess I'm going to show everybody.
Yeah.
So, number one, I found this guy on AliExpress. He's not really a transformer. It's kind of this weird Lego thing that I'm not going to buy this. But we'll hit the view more
It's so pretty. It's colorful.
Right? You got the flying python, a giant crocodile, a 9-tailed fox, a 3-headed dog, and they're beautiful figures for what they are, the Lego stuff. And then they combine to form this guy right here. This wonderful combiner. But what really caught me was, look at that pelvic thrust. Huh?
Yep.
That's a Menosaur Devastator Bruticus pelvic thrusting right there.
Yep. That there is an indicator that what you were looking at is a super robot.
That's right.
That should be the character Frost, I think.
Yeah, there we go. The teabagging of mythical proportions going on right here.
Yep.
And then for something a little bit more realistic, this is from the comic universe from Legacy. This is Comic Universe Honk.
Honk?
This is the Honk. He's from one of the comics. This is
He's a goose then?
No, he is a car and I think chameleon triple changer. Honk enters the fray reluctantly, preferring to race on the never-ending roads of Velocitron rather than battle when they're sucked through a dimensional rift. Honk adopts a new role as a courier for a new team, and it was the closest they could get to their old life. Their team manages to stop the Star Seekers at every turn. So yeah, core class Honk, hailing from IDW's brief 2019 comic run, the Tread and Circuits miniseries. This is the first time that I can recall seeing a unique 3D printed triple changer.
Wow. That's pretty
Okay.
neat.
Yeah.
I love the name more than anything.
Yeah.
Honk.
But yeah, this
Looks
was
like a frog or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Hold on here.
It's
Let's
the
look it up on TF Wiki.
It's the kind of name that reminds me of Beetlejuice grabbing his crotch.
Oh,
I just noticed
model.
that looks like a frog carrying a car accident on his back.
But that Tread and Circuit, that was pretty good, actually, I think.
I liked it.
Honk is an Anuran Velocitronian. God, that's a word. We didn't think frogs were that fast either. As Knockout prepared to be sworn in Velocitron's first senator, Honk was among the many innocent Velocitronians caught in the chaos of the Mayhem Attack Squad's attack. Mayhem had already sealed off the exits before the Senate buildings, so Honk and the other onlookers could only stand by and watch as the wreckers fought to keep them safe. Let's see here. Honk was conceptualized by Rebecca Ann, significant other of the IDW's Transformers editor, David Marriott, with Jack Lawrence adding the character at their suggestion. They went unnamed in the comic, and Marriott later confirmed they've been named Honk. So, yeah, they're actually a triple changer, third mode being a clown car. So he is a frog clown
Of course,
car.
it needed a toy, man. Come on.
Yeah. So there you go. A triple changing frog clown car. Honk.
Works for me.
It's logical.
I'm telling you, like I said, Transformers disappears tomorrow. Don't worry. We got it. We got it. And we're going to do it cheaper.
Yeah.
We're going to build it at home. So those were my two. Thrusticus and Honk. Xavier, do you have anything?
I actually love Honk now. I need that.
Oh, there, $12 in the 3D printer. He can be yours. Man, oh man, I love me some. I'm probably gonna get this. I'm probably gonna get this and print out many. I'm gonna have an army of honks. I'll be a bad honky. Anyway, Xavier, do you have a look at what I found yet?
I do. So this is because we were getting onto the whole thing about weird G2 colors and everything. I found one on eBay for Devastator. Just follow that long ass link.
Ooh. Interesting. That's a gay pride Devastator.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
That is nice. Ooh.
It's fabulous.
I like that.
I like his wheeljack head. Or no, his Sunstreaker head. I think that's Sunstreaker head.
Is anybody else getting some audio feedback?
Yes.
It might be from me. I had to go onto my phone.
Ah, yes, that's the problem.
My computer just for some reason died, and it is rebooting right now. Hopefully,
Fair enough.
I'll just mute my mic for a sec.
Okay. I got to show this here. Hold on. This is my cat. The photo of my cat in the box.
What's in the box? Oh, it's a cat.
It's a cat. It's my kitty cat, Greta Garbo. Aw. Oh, and do I have one behind me right now? I may have. Hold on here. Holy shit! Wait. Dewanis Perez sent me something as well. God damn it, Dewanis. It's.
Now you have to share.
Okay, am I not sharing the screen? Okay, hold on here.
Well, I see it.
Yeah.
Marty Croc.
We'll call it that.
Yeah.
Also fabulous in a way.
Kind of.
He has those nipple things, you know, so.
Let's see here. Dewanis Perez says, "Oh no, the sexy anime man pose." Crossbones Koopa says that Lego robot is named Thrusting Death. Tef says, "I love those bootleg Lego combiners. I bought a lot, but I hate that you have to rebuild every Limbot to be combined. Very few actually transforms in the combiner and combines without having to take them apart." Dwayne Marsh says they have a lot of neat Lego-like constructs on AliExpress. I come across them all the time. Tef says Generation Toys NBK knockoff and a very colorful Devi. Dwayne Marsh says the Rainbow Devastator is also on AliExpress. I have the pink one. Oh my God. Well, gentlemen, moving on to reinforcements from Cybertron. Xavier, did you get anything neat and sexy this week?
A little bit of stuff. So I have gotten Movie Optimus, Transformers 1 Movie Optimus, and this is the version that's not Studio Series. This is the version where he's just like, he comes with his Energon axe, but for whatever reason, they molded in the hand detail on the palm of the ball, so it looks like he's squeezing it to make the axe emerge out of his hand.
God damn.
Yeah, a little weird. So a little weird one. And then, just by sheer surprise, a coworker of mine, he gave me, because he's a Hot Wheels collector, he gave to me, just because we are good dudes, he gave to me, can you believe that? We're just good dudes, and he gave that to me. He gave to me the fucking Hot Wheels versions of Bumblebee that are chase figures right now.
Yeah, you're good dudes, so there's no problem.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting this, and he goes, "Hey, guess what? I found something to add to your collection." And he hands to me this is how serious he is about his Hot Wheels collecting. He already had it in the protective clamshell, so nothing would happen to the figure. So it's in the protective casing already. It's Micro Machines G1 Bumblebee, and I was like, "Dude, this is nice."
Damn.
And it's like one of the 3 that are out right now that everyone is hunting for. So Optimus Prime actually comes out as well with the same wave. And we're talking Optimus Prime with his trailer. So that's the other sought after one that's super hot. But I couldn't believe it. He gave to me the Bumblebee one. He's like, this is like $20 right now. I was like, dude, thank you so much.
Right the fuck on, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So shout out to my coworker Phil for doing
Good
that.
guy.
Damn,
I know he says he would listen from time to time, but he won't.
That's a
but
lie.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to make him listen now because I've said his name.
You lose, Phil.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
Gustav,
win. I don't know.
did you get anything this week, Gustav?
Yeah, I got a couple of things. Let's see here. This was a disappointment, I have to say. But I pre-ordered it, so I'm stuck with it. The new Turtles
Ooh.
version.
Oh.
What the Party Wallop or what its name was.
Yep.
Damn.
Too expensive.
It's a $50 toy. You know, I don't know what it is in
No,
Sweden.
here is 100.
100.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
So it's too expensive. But I like Turtles. I like Transformers. They had me in a chokehold. What can I say?
Oh man.
But the next one, I'm a little bit embarrassed because I like these and I know it's a little frowned upon, but they're cute. Screw you guys. But the Bijou statue of Skywarp.
Oh, there's a Skywarp model.
No shame in
Yeah,
that.
of course. The sneakers must have all of them.
No shame
It's like
in
Pokemon.
that.
You got to catch them all.
Dude, are you gonna?
Are you gonna paint it white and call it Ramjet?
I hope they will have a Ramjet one day, so I won't have to.
Like, how would they do the Conehead part?
Just put the. Oh, you don't celebrate that holiday in US, I get. We have the Lucia here when you just put a cone on a person. I call it a celebration.
Oh, Saint Lucia Day. Yeah, we celebrate
exactly
that in this house.
And the guys have to have the cone head.
We could do like dunce caps for everybody.
And putting the candles what in the hair.
Exactly.
Right?
And hope they don't burn her hair.
Candles in the hair?
Yeah. Yeah, we did that with my sister.
She hated it.
Mm-hmm.
She hated
Well,
it.
no, actually, I really did.
She hated it.
But my friends are always bugging me because I don't buy the Kiss players.
Mute the microphone, Thomas! It's hell! It's hell! It's absolute hell! I want to hurt Thomas's phone, but I can never hurt Thomas's phone the way Thomas's phone have hurt me. Go ahead, Gus.
How are you doing?
I'm okay now.
Are you okay?
What's happening?
That's great, honey.
Kill people.
He's back.
Anyway.
I actually started buying these Bijou statues because my friends here, they're weird. They are collecting the Kiss Players toys, and I said I rather collect these mature girls than the Kiss Players.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't talk. I own the Rosanna and the other 3 Cassetticons from the Kiss Players anime. I got the limited edition transforming cassettes from them.
I don't get the Kiss Players stuff. They got, what was it? The vagina spiral center as the base, or what was it?
I know Megatron had a penis tongue. That's whenever I bowed out. It was just like, done.
I bowed out with the 10-year-old girls, but
Complete with
you
urethra. They said they were 18.
No, it was so they could drive cars.
Oh, that's the reason they said they were 18.
Yeah, it was the reason.
So they could drive cars. We're on a list now.
I'm sorry.
A new one?
Yeah, a new one.
I thought we already got on every one there was. You're telling me there's now another one?
I actually stopped. I made a telemarketer hang up and apologize. I said,
let's hit another one. Come on.
Let's be honest. You're a scammer. I know it's a scam, and you know it's a scam. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take my number off of your list and every list that you can get a hold of, because if you call me again or if you don't hang up right now, I'm going to start uttering enough keywords that it's going to get us both on a list. And I don't travel, so I don't care. And he actually went, I'm sorry, and hung up the phone. Shit, that worked.
You know, because you can only say Tiananmen Square so many times before they go, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, that never happened. Thomas, do you have any reinforcements from Cybertron? Everybody shut up while the mic's on.
Yes, I got the Thundertron with Calcitron. I just got that today. And yesterday I got Studio Series Springer. And also the reissue of the Bumblebee Optimus Prime, the Bumblebee movie one.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that one?
I do. Yes.
Yeah. I think, let's see. Is it? Hang on a sec. Is it this one? Yeah. Up here. This one right there.
Ooh, that's nice. Now
Yeah,
batting number 57, Jose Canseco.
And then the bunch of other stuff. Whoa. And then, yeah. Anyway, I also, you can see I've got all of these things here.
Ooh, it's very nice.
Very nice.
I
So
said
much,
that as
junk
gently as I could.
everywhere.
As gently as I could.
Yet you love every bit of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So much junk.
All right, now mute your fucking microphone.
Of course.
God damn, Xavier, you could have been nicer than that.
On this show?
Yeah,
No.
you're right. You're right. So
Be careful. He will take his cane out.
I got this week. Look at this, man. 500 gloves. That's 500 disposable gloves.
That's
And
250 anal exams.
That's yes. And right there, 40 nozzles for my 3D printer.
That's
Out your
250
anal
exams.
exams.
No, this is for my resin printer, so I don't get an itchy asshole from that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Going up from that, I got Netflix Gamera. Really happy with this. He's a chunks. Look at that shell. That's a beautiful fucker. Getting into Transformers though, I got my first Transformers 1 figure. I got the Quintesson High Commander.
Oh.
And
I don't think I've seen this one yet.
this is nice. This is really, really nice. This is the Quintesson High Commander. He comes with this. This is going to be a figure that's never, like, give it 10 years, you're never going to fucking find this complete. Because he comes with a tiny Energon cube that is just, it's begging to be lost.
I remember this now. This
Yeah.
fits under the cockpit of his jet mode, doesn't it?
You are correct. I'm trying to get this open. I've got mine. You can see it kind of stored in there. Boop. There we go. So right there is a tiny little Energon cube that stores inside of him.
Right.
It's that big. It's fucking. This is just begging to be incomplete.
Yeah.
So-
No, that's unobtainium you're holding right there,
Yeah.
Scott. Be careful.
So that thing, yeah, love that. I took one of the Metro bombs that I got and I repainted it into Skystalker since I don't have a Skystalker.
Uh-huh.
And then my favorite little thing from the Transformers Legends comic book, I 3D printed the statue of G1. Or the One. This turned out really, really nice. I'm so
It's
pleased
seen
with
things, you know.
It's
It does look a little bit like shit I've seen, man. Shit I've seen.
That is the Optimus Prime equivalent of a fucking 1,000-yard stare right there, man. If you knew what.
The horror.
Son.
The horror.
Oh, God. No one was spared. There was sand everywhere. I hate sand. But no, this turned out lovely. And I normally don't do this. I normally print everything one part at a time. But this time I printed all the parts for it at the same time. And yeah, this is great. For those that don't know, this was a statue that was used as an object of worship. The one in the Transformers Legends comics, those weird Japanese comics that throw a little bit of everything in there. And
Springer's harem.
Yeah, Springer's harem. That's the one that it is the cartoon strip that made the fact that Trick Diamond from the Megatronius Combiner canonically has a butthole.
Of course.
Yeah. So, and it's based off the prototype of the original Diachrone toy. So, really, really cool. I love that guy. Diachrone. More 3D printed stuff next week.
Yeah, right.
But that's mine. What are your guys' plans for this week?
Fucking, I'm gonna keep going down this goddamn rabbit hole of weird ass Super Sentai shows from other countries.
No.
Do you remember Tattooed Teenagers from Beverly Hills?
Motherfucker, I do.
That was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't like their tattoos come to life or some shit like that.
I don't know. I just remember they were the ones that are like, we're gonna hang out in a cave because we're rich Beverly Hillite snob cunts. And then their idea of a costume was a lucha libre mask that did the gambit thing, where it's just like, but our hair's still exposed because you got to see how good we look.
You know, that's one of the problems I have with the new Captain America, the Sam Wilson Captain America. I have a big problem with that. The Wakandans gave him a bulletproof costume that covers every inch of his body except for from here up. Like leaving the fucking brain exposed. The fuck, man?
I mean, wind resistance? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
I guess.
Excuse me. Tef says the one looks like an awesome trophy. Dwayne Marsh says, I have to get that Quintessence. He looks similar to the White Star from Babylon 5. Belucius says, Nemesis Prime came with 3 of those same cubes. Dwayne Marsh says, careful, Scott. That last swing came real close. Listen to me. I know what I'm doing. I got a gold medal in pimping. Right there. Man, oh man. And Dewan says, have you guys seen the new movie posters? Soundwave is so flat. I have. Crossbones Koopa says, I remember Tattoo Teenagers and VR Troopers and Masked Rider. VR Troopers is great. If you ever watched the unreleased last episode, that's fantastic.
VR Troopers was a trip, man.
VR Troopers, the unreleased last episode. The cast and crew found out that they'd all been fired, but they hadn't recorded their lines for the last episode. And so they did.
Go on.
So they recorded the lines for the last episode. And everything, they decided to get rid of the script that they've been given and go with their own stuff. And it was just like, I'm fucking drunk and wasted. Oh, Jesus Christ, I think I may be pregnant. Like the one girl gets pregnant. Oh, the baby's been aborted. And shit like that.
Reasonable.
Mm-hmm. The entire cast and crew just overdubbed their lines. So if you've ever wondered why we never got a last episode, there you go. You can watch the last episode on YouTube.
I mean, they were literally just doing what they did in Japan, right? That's literally verbatim how it went.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh my God, I just want to heal. I just need to get through the next 2 fucking days at work, and then I can just kick my legs up and have just not enough time to heal from my injury. I'm 50.
Are you?
50 years old. Now I gotta call the insurance company. Can you give me the weight loss drug? Or are we gonna wait it out until I die? It's
Sons of bitches.
yeah. Thomas, what are you doing this week?
Just trying not to spend too much money until the end of the month.
Pussy.
Good luck.
Good luck. Yeah. And what else? I have to buy a new resistor and a new blower for my car's air conditioning unit.
Ooh.
You live in Canada. You can just roll down the windows.
Any sort of outrageous for a while.
Yeah, I can get both of those things off of Amazon, so I think I'll be okay.
Oh. How about you, Xavier? What are your plans this week?
I'm gonna, as bad as it is, I'm gonna watch a bunch of Super Sentai shows from other countries.
Oh man, Gustav and me are going on vacation together. He doesn't know it yet.
Hey, you're welcome. Come on.
Oh, Dwayne Mark says he saw that VR Troopers episode. It's funny. Good, Dwayne. I'm glad somebody did. A lot of the stuff I say around here, everybody goes, it's just Scott imagining shit. That never happened. Oh, that did. That did. Oh, hello, Alex. Demonis Perez says kitty cat. This is Alex. Just Alex. She's a mononym like Madonna or Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga. Tef said, I'm looking for the last episode of VR Troopers. Can't find it on the tube. Try looking it up under VR Troopers Funny Dub. You might find it better that way. Let me see if I can find it here for you, Tef. Let's see here. Did it?
Daddy.
Okay, Ricardo Juice plus Holy Water extended. Well, we're going to watch that later. Fucking love me some Ricardo, but that shit'll get me banned if I watch it here.
He dances.
Yeah.
All oiled up.
That's it. Oh, Tef, he found it. Spoof dub. VR Troopers spoof dub. Okay.
And yet they went out and they fought Lord Zinyak anyway. Good on them.
Man, yeah. Those actors were not happy. I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. The big thank you to our special guest, Gustav. Gustav, pimp your podcast, man.
Yeah, big pimp.
I'm always pimping my podcast, but it's in Swedish, so it's kind of hard.
One of these days, man, somebody's going to get like the Google glasses or some shit, and it's going to be great. You can put it up on YouTube, and it'll auto-translate.
Oh, we need those They Live glasses.
Yes.
That would be awesome. See the truth.
Yes. The Kaufman lenses. I know that. I've been there.
You're a wise man.
Thank you. I'm not really wise. I've just gathered enough crap knowledge together to approximate some sort of intelligence. I'm all trivia. All trivia. Oh, big thank you going out to Tef, Dwayne Marsh, Crossbones Koopa, Belucius, Dewanis Perez. My heavens, Dewanis, I don't see Wolf 1701 here tonight. And you know what? And Thomas, I don't see Gigatwin here tonight either. But I'll tell you what,
I'll ask him where he's.
Yeah. But thank you so much for joining us here today. It's so hard whenever your own voice is coming back at you, but I'm trying to be professional here. Thank you so much. Belucius is on a podcast that happens like every other Saturday. It's Ugly Wretch's live streams. Ugly Wretch, Belucius, Phoenix, great friends of the show. Subscribe to them. Go over, subscribe to Ninja Bill, Ultra Megatronus, Dewanis Perez, who does, I think it's Strawberry Shockwave channel. Over to Crossbones Koopa. Be sure to subscribe to him. And on the off chance that somebody here is speaking Swedish, to Transformers Podden. Please do.
Or learn, for God's sake.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
I don't speak meatball. Which is a shame because I did date a Swedish girl for a while. So I'm well known for not being able to find somebody in my own country to date. Oh, gentlemen, thank you for being here. Say good night.
Guten Nachten.
Good night.
Good night.
And
Or good morning, as Gustav would say.
Sometimes.